Okay, well, I think that a lot of people don't even know that it's here, which is a huge reason to raise awareness because people don't even know. And then the other reason I think that people need to know about it is because it's happening around our age group specifically. There were girls I went to high school with that I don't know who they are, but I've been told were trafficked. Um, so it's just kind of like that could be any of my friends, that could be someone in the house, that could be anyone. And a lot of people think that trafficking is like being taken, and I think it's good to raise awareness because being trafficked isn't just being taken and sold for sex. It can be someone's parent is selling you or your boyfriend is selling you for sex, and there are also like a lot of women in Lincoln who choose to sell themselves for sex because they don't have any other way to earn money and they have to support their families. And I know of a few cases where that's happened, but luckily they've gotten out of it.
I think that human trafficking is an important issue all over the country, and some people may not think that it happens in some areas, but truly it does happen everywhere in different capacities, and it really is an issue that is important for everybody to know about so that we can help prevent it in all areas.
Well, the reason why I think that we need to be raising awareness about human sex trafficking is, well, especially being in a sorority, then I just think about like all the sisters that I'm surrounded by, and it really hits home. I want to make sure that like all the women in the state of Nebraska and nationwide across the world are just being protected. So, yeah.
I think it's really important in Lincoln just because a lot of people don't know what human trafficking really is. They see it as, getting kidnapped off the street and forced into it, but a lot of times it's women who don't have any other options. They don't have anywhere to turn to. And I think just raising awareness helps them feel like they do have a place, and helping to know that like helping out at homeless shelters or donating clothes, it all helps the women who are on the streets.
Well, my first point I would bring up is that Lincoln, Nebraska is part of the nation. And the same children that are at risk in California are also at risk in Lincoln. So when you look at statistics like from the Department of Justice that says every year 200 to 300,000 children between 12 and 14 are trafficked in America. I'm not talking about refugees that are coming across across into the country. I'm talking about the girl next door, the girl who's between 12 and 14, that beautiful little girl that you have seen. She's at risk of being trafficked. And it doesn't mean that somebody's going to come and snatch her away. I'm talking about they get lured, and sometimes they even live at home and are owned by a pimp. And these girls very often are taken across the nation into places like Portland, Oregon, into strip clubs, and then they're sold in the marketplace and prostituted. So when you think about that, our girls are so much at risk, and we need to teach them how to stay safe. Also, the foster care system is broken in America. So what does that mean? That means the foster care system in Nebraska is broken. And these kids, there are in Lincoln, Nebraska alone at any given time, there are 500 homeless kids who go to high school every single day. They're all at risk. So I think if we think Nebraska is all about the good life, I think you're in for a surprise. I think things are pretty bad here, and we better do something about it.